in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do HOLO CHROME, or Halo Hollow. It's chroming and it's cool. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Hey guys, welcome back to Mani Mondays. So I'm not going to do monthly Mani Monday anymore because I'm going to be adding in a couple more videos per month. If you hear something, Malachi is over playing with Hunter over, behind the couch. Our couch is in the middle of our living room. So when I say behind the couch, they're in the play area. They're not like between the couch and a wall. This is a little bit of a different nail video only because I already did most of my nail process last night. I really like these colors, by the way. But I wanted to show you guys how to do a holo chrome effect on top of your nail color. Holo chrome because it's holographic. Yeah. This is the color that I will be using to put over top of my other dip colors that I'll have in the description box if you want to know what the actual colors are. It looks like glitter right now, but whenever I'm done with it, it'll look like a chromed effect over my nails. So this is what the actual powder of it looks like. Very glittery, and if you use this stuff from Revel Nail, you can actually use it as a glitter too, and you don't have to chrome it out. Because if you want to do chrome, you have to have a light and you have to have tack-free nail gel color. So if you don't have a light, you can't do this at home. So you want to make sure that you have a UV light at home, and mine's in the description box for you. It's pretty affordable from Amazon, and it's like a really nice light. So that's linked below for you, along with my favorite tack-free gel top coat. Those are the two things that you need to have to be able to do this technique. So I'm gonna do it live for you as I'm talking to you today. I already did my nails last night and I already filed them and shaped them how I want them. But because I slept on them and woke up and like ate breakfast this morning and got coffee and stuff, and natural oils already went back onto my fingernails. So I'm going to go ahead and like buff off that first layer of like oil, I guess. I don't know, natural oils. I'm just gonna buff it off so that the gel top coat has something to stick to a little bit. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm gonna do what I always do. Instead of trying to wipe them off, I'm just gonna do this on my clothes because, you know, that's how we do it here. Instead of trying to explain it step by step and then doing it, I'm just gonna do it for you and explain to you as I'm doing it. So I'm gonna move this camera down so you can see what I'm doing. The first step you want to do is do a gel coat, and I do one nail at a one hand at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one full coat of the gel, tack-free gel polish. Also, side note for the gel polish, you don't have to work super quickly when you use this, because by the time you get done doing your pinky nail, if you're like me and start with your thumbnail first, by the time you get to your pinky nail, it won't do anything to your thumb. Like, it doesn't dry out like the Pro Base or the Step 1 does for a Revel nail. So you can take your time with this and just again make sure that you cap your ends like you see me doing. So if you haven't seen my nail tutorial, capping the ends just means like going across the very end of your nail, like the very tip of your nail, like that, just to make sure that you don't have any lifting or peeling then. Okay, so now that you have your nails completely covered with the top coat, you want to stick it under the light, and this is the important part. Well, all of it's kind of important. But the most important thing, if you want to do any sort of chrome effect, whether it be holo chrome or there's supposedly some like unicorn chrome, which I really want to get, and there's like pearly ones, anyway, opal ones I think too, but yeah. So if you want to do any sort of chroming effect, this is the most important part. A lot of times you'll see them tell you after you have the gel coat on like I have right now to put it under the light for 20 to 30 seconds and then take it out to do the next step, but I have found that it works best if you only put it in the light the first time for 10 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and put it under the light, and it's counting down for me right now. So I'm gonna put it in the light for 10 seconds, and then whenever it comes out, okay, so now it's 10 seconds. Now I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. So here's the powder. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dip my thumb entirely into the powder. And then I'm going to take this little face sponge thing that is actually for makeup. I'm going to rub it in. And I'm going to actually see what I'm doing. So I'm going to come down here with it. Oopsie. So you're supposed to use a like an eyeshadow brush that has like a foamy part on the end to do this, but I didn't have any more because I used them all for chroming last time. So I figured I'd use this facial sponge because it's made out of the same stuff and it does work. I just made a mistake though. I used this one, which is what you're supposed to use, but I didn't realize that that actually had some makeup left over on it. So it's like a little cloudy on my thumb, but I hope that that will go away. I don't know. Let's see. With the Revel Nail Chrome, it's not going to look super chromy until you do 2 or 3 coats of it. I want to try some other brands to see what theirs looks like, but as far as Revel Nails go, you have to do a couple coats of it. Okay, my first finger looks a lot better than my thumb did. All right, let me move the camera so you can see. Okay, that one, I don't know why my thumb didn't look very good. That's the other thing. You want to make sure that you do it fast. So you dip it in the powder and then you rub on this stuff like right away. So that's what it looks like after 1 coat. You can really see it on my first finger. Can't really see it that much on my other fingers yet, but I'm gonna do another coat to see if that helps. My thumb and first finger are the same base color, and you can see how much better it worked on my first finger than my thumb, and I honestly don't know why that is. So I'm just gonna try it again for a second coat and see what happens. Oh, but before you do a second coat, you wanna make sure that you finish curing that layer. Yes, I put it in for 10 seconds and technically in total time it takes 60 seconds. So now I'm gonna leave it in here for 50 seconds to finish that layer, I guess, and then I'm gonna move on and do the whole process. What I just did, I'm gonna do it a second time and see how I like the chroming, and then maybe I'll do a third. Maybe I'll do a third just on my thumbnail, depending on how that one looks the next time. So it took 3 coats for my thumb, but all the other ones only needed 2 coats. So after you get the chroming how you like it, you want to go ahead and just top it off with 1 last coat of the clear gel top coat and then cure that for 60 seconds, and then that hand would be all done. And then I'll do my other hand and I'll show you all of my nails, what they look like when they are all completely done. Arya's up. Arya, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi.
What are you drinking?
Milk.
Milk?
Black milk.
Black milk? She calls her dark chocolate almond milk her black milk, and she loves it.
Oh, they're like green.
Yeah, they look like a different color in there, huh? Oh, also, fun fact, the white color on my ring finger is glow in the dark. It's actually really cool. Couldn't stop looking at them last night. I was really excited about it. Probably too excited about it, but oh well. I'm a kid at heart.
Mommy, what you wearing?
Don't, Arya.
Why?
So this is the after chroming on my one hand, and this is before on my other hand. Look how cool I made it look, guys. Isn't that cool? Hunter has to get to work, so I'm not going to do my other hand right now, but isn't that really cool? I thought it turned out really well. The only thing that I kind of messed up on was I went a little bit too far out with my gel top coat. Now I'm going to have to like file that little piece off so I don't pick it. But yeah, that is how I do my holo chrome, and I will be using this little guy for all of my holo chroming in the future. If you guys want to use this thing instead of trying to use one of these little guys, I think it kind of almost even works faster because it's so big, but I didn't know if it would mess it up because it wouldn't be like The pressure wouldn't be as hard because it's so squishy, but it seemed to work really well. I mean, other than my thumb, which I had to work on a little bit harder, but all in all, I think it worked really well. So I recommend this. I will try to get a link for you for these too in the description box, but there's links to every tool that I use for any manicure that I do down in the description bar for you. Thank you guys for watching this HOLO CHROME Mani Monday video. Goodbye. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Keep smiling, keep finding the joy. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, it's a day later and it's truth time. First of all, I'm in my closet because it's quiet. Second of all, I ended up filing off that halo chrome effect on my nails because it looked pretty, but it looked pretty for something different, and I think it changed the color of my, like the integrity of the beach colors, I guess. They weren't as bright and bold anymore because the halo chrome had a little bit of a silver background to it, which makes it look really pretty on like gray colors or purple colors or even blue. It looked pretty on the blue, but whenever it was on that coral color and the white, I just didn't like how that looked. So I ended up filing off the gel halo chrome effect because I filed it down. They got a little bit thinner, so then I put one dip of the glow in the dark color and then a dip of the color again, and then I dip of the glitter color called Margo, and then a dip of clear. So now they're really thick, but they'll be all right for the beach. But I wanted to show you, I'm putting it up to my face so that you can actually see it because this camera only focuses on my face. So this is what it looks like with just the Margo, the glittery color on it, and the colors look so much better than what they did with just the halo chrome. So this is what I'm going to go with for the beach now. But I just wanted to let you guys know that sometimes an effect looks nice, but it's not what you were going for, so it's okay to change it up a little bit. I like this better, and I'll do halo chrome another time. At least I'll show you guys how to do the technique, right? So yeah, just want to let you guys know that. All right, on to bloopers. HOLO CHROME. I'm glad somebody thinks I'm funny. Do you